What's something that is romantic in movies but creepy in real life? Casually stalking who they're pursuing. Those elaborate plots that trick the other person into falling for you. Someone coming home and finding their entire apartment full of flowers when the sender obviously had no legal way to get in. Having scream fighting matches with your partner constantly because you're both so passionate. Like in The Notebook. Like, nah bro. You're just incompatible. That shit ain't cute. Basically everything you see in rom-com romance relationships. Not taking no for an answer, turning up unexpectedly. Threatening to hurt yourself if they don't date you. Using big public displays of affection to show you're worthy of love. Just public humiliation for the crush. The list is very, very long. Stopping someone's wedding and asking them to be with you. Really? You couldn't shoot your shot before the wedding? It's not a surprise event. You're really going to embarrass everyone involved and destroy their wedding day when you could have just showed up last Wednesday. Every male in the entire village always hitting on the one single blue female. Breaking into your crush's house and laying on their bed. Movies. Ah, he misses her, that's sweet. Real life. You going to jail. Stopping weddings. An overdramatic proposal in front of a bunch of strangers. Relentlessly pursuing an ex who clearly doesn't want you back. Sorry dude. Leaving wine and roses in your ex-girlfriend's car while she's at work isn't cute. It's super creepy and stalkerish. Chasing someone who already said no. Multiple times. If someone is already in a relationship trying to break them up. Love. At first sight. No. That's just lust and desire. When couples are fake dating and trying to convince their family. Then the family forces them to kiss in front of everyone to prove their love. No family would ever do this in real life. It's fucking weird. Like please. Make out in front of Nana and your Uncle Ken. Literally everything in the 50 Shades movies. Extremely old vampires dating 16-year-olds. Hanging off a Ferris wheel. Threatening suicide for a date. Not taking no for an answer. Therapists dating or having sex with their patients. Oh, but they have such a deep connection. No. That's a malpractice lawsuit in the making. Showing up at someone's wedding to take the bride for yourself. Bumping into the same person over and over again. Edit. Whoa. Thanks for the awards and all the comments. Never had this happen before lol. It's almost a better question to ask what isn't creepy. Stealing their baby brother and taking them to the castle at the center of the labyrinth to eventually turn them into a goblin. Sending an ogre and a donkey to rescue them from a castle so you can force them to marry you so you can become a king to make up for your small stature. Showing up everywhere. Stalking. Keep pursuing someone after. No. Watching people sleep. Looking at you Twilight. In The Notebook. Ryan Gosling's character literally builds a house for his ex-girlfriend a decade after they split. Who is now married to somebody else. Imagine if that was real life. Imagine your teenage boyfriend out of the blue just built a house and expected you to move in with him. Creepy AF. When they fight too much and always shut each other up with a kiss. Noah and Allie had nothing in common. Still that seemed romantic somehow. The Notebook. Not taking no for an answer. Serenading them at their doorstep. LMAO. Pursuing someone who is already in a relationship. Romantically throwing rocks at someone's window to get their attention. Bruh, you better be ready to pay for insurance. / Breaking through airport security to profess your love. Have fun getting tased and sent to prison, jackass. Deleted. Turning up at your door with flowers. I once had a chap do this to me. I'd canceled the first date as I got a creepy vibe from him. He stalked me online. Found my address. Drove 3 hours and turned up with a dozen red roses. Luckily I got a family member to answer the door and say I wasn't there, as he'd texted me half an hour before to ask whether I was home. I later let him know that this was not okay. Maybe more disgusting than creepy, but having spontaneous sex than just putting their clothes back on and going about their day without even cleaning themselves up. The woman saying no. 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 NN. Why? Yes. 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 You be going to jail, my friend. Serenading someone in general without breaking eye contact. Yeah, the editing makes it look good and all. But in reality it's more of a mix of creepy, awkward, and altogether wishing the moment was over. Hugh Grant. Forced kisses to shut up. My guy. She's being emotional and trying to work through her feelings and all you do is claim her lips. No. Pick you up at 8. More specifically, they meet for the first time, have a connection. He suggests dinner, she's charmed. Then he says pick you up at 8 and then they part ways. No phone number. No address. Sometimes no agreement. But sure, it's a date in there at the restaurant next scene, so why not? Staring at you while you sleep. Looking at you, Edward Cullen. You creepy ass son of a bitch. Trying to get your mom and dad to fall in love at the Enchantment Under the Sea dance, but your mother ends up with the hots for you. All while trying to generate 1.21 gigawatts while driving at 88 miles per hour. When people talk like really close to each other's faces. Like 2 inches apart.